Shield. I know a lot of people, a few people in here anyway. So I'm just going to go through our small business plan and share with you what we do, and then briefly touch on some of the other plans that we have, because there may be people out there that you know that are in need of something like this. Let me tell you a little bit about me. I am a business owner, actually. I had 2 publishing companies before I got involved with Legal Shield. We spent $2,400 to get our first company incorporated and to get our wills done. It was in 2005. My husband and I had just gotten married, and so we went to an attorney and had that all taken care of. And it was a great value, I mean, as far as what he had done for us. But $2,400 is a lot of money. And so it was in talking to people as I was selling advertising and talking to businesses where I became passionate about Legal Shield services and what we do. When I'm talking to them, I asked them what got them started in business and what their passion was. And they were passionate about what they were doing, but there's a lot of hats you have to wear as a business owner. You have to be a finance person, you have to be a sales and marketing person, you have to be an IT person. I mean, there are a lot of hats you wear, and there was a lot of resources, and you have to be an attorney in some regard. And so there were a lot of resources that small business owners need that they weren't getting. And so that's where I came across Legal Shield, and it became a passion of mine. I've been with the company for 7 years. I love what we do. I love how we're helping small businesses and families worry less and live more. If you saw the flyer, that's our motto, is to worry less and live more. And so I just kind of want to give you background on me so you understood where I was coming from. So what is Legal Shield? Legal Shield gives you the ability to talk to an attorney about any business or personal matter without worrying about high hourly costs. One flat monthly fee, you can access legal advice no matter how traumatic or trivial the issue. Under the protection of Legal Shield, you and your family can live life worry-free every day, every night. So as a business owner, how many of you have hired or fired someone? Had issues collecting debt? Been in a situation where you thought the advice of a lawyer might be helpful? Been in a dispute with a vendor? Started a new business and just weren't sure where to get started? So all of these questions we can help you with. The main reason people don't seek legal counsel, anybody want to guess on this one? Cost is the huge thing. Attorneys can be intimidating. I don't know if you know that or not. They don't know who to call. You never know exactly what type of attorney. There's actually 63 different areas of law, and there's more areas of law than there are medicine, believe it or not. The most common response to a legal dispute is to ignore the problem or try to handle it personally. More than 13 million, or 60% of the small businesses, have experienced significant legal events in the last 2 years. Nearly 60% of them did not seek the advice of an attorney to help with that issue. Fewer than 20% of small businesses have a legal plan, which can make getting legal advice affordable. And for small businesses that do have the legal plan, 100% of them were satisfied with what they were receiving. And so that's what we're going to talk about today. So this, in essence, is what our small business plan is. So how many of you, if you could pick up the phone and call an attorney, ask any question you want, get all your questions answered, and not have to worry about getting a bill for that consultation, would do that? That's what Legal Shield provides for you, okay? Our small business plan, you can see we have 3 different plans. There's a small business 10, a small business 50, and a small business 100. The 10, 50, and 100 refers to the number of employees you have. The first thing we give you is the consultation, so you can pick up the phone and make that phone call. Hiring and firing, small claims, equipment leases, incorporation, bankruptcy, joint ventures, landlord-tenant issues, bad check recovery, customer complaints, vendor issues. There's a list that goes on and on and on about things that you can call and talk to an attorney about so you know where you stand from a legal perspective. They will also write letters or make phone calls on your behalf. So if you have an issue with someone, does anybody believe that a letter coming from an attorney has way more weight than a letter coming from us? Because it goes to the legal department, not customer service. And so they will write those letters for you, included in your membership. Contract and document review. Before you sign anything anymore, you can actually have an attorney review it. They will review that contract within 3 business days from the time that you send that document to them. So it's a very quick turnaround time. Okay? We also offer debt collection letters. So if debt collection is one of the things that you have an issue with, you can see the number of letters they will do per month based on the plan. By the way, you get to keep 100% of what you collect from that debt collection letter. So there's no percentage taken out of that. So you can use this even if you do have debt collection service on that you send your debt collections to. You can do this as a last resort to get that to come in. I've had people purchase the plan specifically for that, and they've got money that has come in because of those letters. Trial defense. Does anybody have the fear of being sued, your business being sued? Not really? Okay, that's good. What we do is we do offer on our Small Biz 50 and our Small Business 100 trial defense services. So that's if your business is ever sued civilly, we will give you those hours, 75 hours, 15 of which are pre-trial hours, to help mitigate that litigation. You're 3 times as likely to end up in a lawsuit as you are in the hospital. And so anybody can sue you for anything. And this is one of the ways to help mitigate that. I don't know anybody who has a savings account that says, this $50,000, I'm saving that just in case I get sued. Because if you get sued, you have to defend yourself. Okay. We also have a commercial driver's legal plan. They have, commercial drivers have, if you have commercial drivers or if you know someone who has commercial drivers, they have a unique set of circumstances. The DOT is hitting them pretty hard with regulations and everything that are going on. So we actually have a specific plan for them. We also have family plans. So sleeping, worry less, sleep more, or worry less, live more. These are some of the things that we provide with our family plan. Personal legal advice, 24-hour emergency access, letters and phone calls for personal issues, contract and document review for personal issues, online legal forms. When you're talking about incorporating a business, we actually have articles of incorporation that you can download and then send over to the attorneys to have them review it, so you don't have to pay an attorney to create them for you. And then, any other kind of bill of sale, any other legal documents. We have hundreds of them out there. We also prepare your will, living will, and a healthcare power of attorney. We issue. Does anybody have teenage drivers? And anybody drive like teenagers themselves? We also help with the speeding tickets. After 15 days, your plan goes into effect. We will actually cover the attorney's fees to work to get that reduced. We have an identity theft protection plan from your family's perspective. We give the credit monitoring with alerts. The thing that we do that sets us apart is we actually have a restoration program, and we have private investigators that do that restoration. And the time and money is really spent in restoring your identity when something happens. And that's where we stand apart. We also have a $5 million guarantee on our identity theft protection plan. And we have individual and family plans available. Oops, that went fast. So we have a proven track record. We've been in business for 40 years. We've been in business for 40 years. You can kind of see our statistics here. One thing I want to talk about is the attorney firms that we have. I'm going to give you an example. In the state of Missouri, we have about 6,900 law firms that we do, or attorneys that we do business with across the country. Missouri each state has one law firm that's the conduit for all of the others. In Missouri, we pay them about $150,000 a month before you make a phone call. So, and they get 1/3 of all the membership money that we collect. And so the great thing about our provider law firms is that they are on 60-day contracts, so if they're not providing good service, then we can get another attorney firm that will do that for us and not have to worry about the service, because we want to make sure that you're being provided good service. We also have an app to make your phone calls to either the provider law firm, our IDT advisor, our customer service department, or our emergency services. Important to have the best technology available when we do with that. If you're interested in this, I'm doing a special offer today. If you sign up today for any of those, I will reimburse your first month of service, so you can try it free, basically for 30 days. I'll reimburse it. We are a month-to-month program, so there's no long-term contract. So it's a great service. I have some additional information if you're interested, or if you know someone who's interested. My main challenge is getting the information out there. People, seeing how we can help them. So I appreciate your time today. Thank you.